Childcare is a big issue in New York 24, and I say that because I know firsthand. I was a teacher. I worked in K through 2 and I taught preschool. I remember many times having parents accepted to our program and how excited they would be when they found out our program was free. The affordability issue of childcare is preventing people from having children. And it's affecting every family in this district, and it doesn't matter if you're red or blue or somewhere in between. That affects everyone, and that's the future of our country. We choose where our tax dollars are spent. We choose to spend them on billion-dollar companies like Walmart and Amazon and Yahoo. We choose to give them major tax breaks when really we should be investing that money into families and into affordable childcare. And if it was all my way all the time, I would choose to have public school education extended down to 2 years old. And I actually think that we may be able to save money doing this. When you have a child who is 6 years old and they have a speech impediment, that speech impediment can take a year, 2 years to resolve itself. If you get that same child at 2.5 years old, their brain has more plasticity. 75% of our brain grows between the ages of 0 and 3. That is the most critical time for us to be providing great childcare and a good environment for our children's brains to grow. And it's also the time that we should be addressing physical therapy issues, occupational therapy issues, speech and language delays. Medicaid is what pays for children who have disabilities in public school education. That's what pays for them to get their physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech and language therapy. It also pays for counseling. If we extended public school education down to 2 years old, we would be able to identify speech and language delays much earlier. We would be able to identify all disabilities earlier, and we would be able to treat them quicker. This would reduce the amount of time that we would need to treat the disability and potentially save a lot of money if it's done correctly. Follow the campaign and consider a donation to help us flip this district.